Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. For today's video I'm doing a book haul. I haven't done a book haul in a really long time. I think it was the beginning of June, which seems so long ago. But I do have 11 books to share with you guys for this book haul. There was one book I got I think at the end of May and I completely forgot to haul it in my June book haul, I think. So that is The Controversial Princess by Julie L. Malpaz. I use this as a bookmark. I started it a long time ago and then I found out that it kind of ends on a cliffhanger. So I decided to stop and I would just wait until the second book came out. It's coming out in August, so I'll probably read this a couple weeks before that book comes out. So yes, I don't really know much about this. I mean, I did start, I'm 80 pages in, and it is about a princess who I think, oh yeah, she falls in love with an actor. And then we have The Kiss, I always say this wrong, is it Quotient? I don't know. By Helen Huang, and this I'm so excited about. I have not read it yet. I've heard amazing things about it and everybody's just raving about this book, so I definitely need to start it ASAP. But I think the reason why I haven't started it is because I know I'm going to love it and I feel like it's going to put me in a book slump, so I don't necessarily want to read it when I have so many other books that I have to read. But I just know I'm going to love this book, so I bought this one. Next is One Small Thing by Erin Watt. This is a new standalone by them. If you didn't know, Erin Watt is actually Elle Kennedy and Jen Frederick together. They write under this name together. They've written the Royal series. I totally am blanking on what it's called. I think it's just called the Royal series. And then they wrote When It's Real, which I loved. So yeah, I grabbed their newest book, and this, I don't really know much about it. I believe it's more of a contemporary than a romance, so I don't know, we'll see. I am really excited to read it, and I love how white and pink, is this pink or red? It's red. It's so pretty. I love simple hardcovers. I don't know. Then I got Save the Date by Morgan Matson. This is her newest release. I actually have a first signed edition, which I had no idea when I ordered it that it was a signed edition. I just pre-ordered it off of Indigo, so it's signed, which is cool. And I also have not read this. I haven't actually heard much about it, to be honest. This is what the hardback looks like, and then we have the whole dust jacket thing, which is really cool. Anyways, I'm so excited. I don't really know what this is about either. I think it's about a girl who goes home. Oh no, everybody in her family comes home for her sister's wedding, and I think she has this crush on this guy. I don't know. It's super cute, and I really did like her last book, The Unexpected Everything, so I have a feeling I'm going to love this one as well. Then I have Bad For You by J. Daniels. This book actually came out in January on Kindle and iBooks, I think, but I waited for the physical copy and it finally came out, so I have a copy now, and I did read it. I'll talk about it in my wrap-up. But I'm so happy to have a physical copy, and it'll go good with the other two books in the series. Next book I bought is Heart of Glass by Nicole Jacqueline. This is the third book in the Fostering Love series. This, I also don't really know much about it because I read the two previous books and loved them. So I just know that, honestly, Nicole Jacqueline is an auto buy for me. I went ahead and got it, so I'm excited to read this. Then we have Moonlight Seduction by Jennifer Armentrout. This is book 2 in the De Vincent Brothers trilogy. I read this the other day and really loved it. I mean, kind of why I loved it is because the main character is named Nicolette and spelled the same way mine is. I mean, I loved that. Anyways, yeah, I really love this. I'll talk about it in my wrap-up, but it was so great. I'm really into this trilogy. It's super good. And for those who don't know, the series is about, it just follows 3 brothers and the mystery around their family. A lot of people die who are attached to them, either family members or just people attached to the brothers. They die in mysterious ways, or they go crazy or whatever. There's this big mystery about the De Vincent family, so yeah. Next, I received an ARC from Harlequin. Thank you so much for sending this my way. And it is Craving His Best Friend's Ex by Catherine Garbera, I think. This I have already read. I'll talk about it in my July wrap-up. Basically, the title is very self-explanatory. It's about a girl who recently broke up with her boyfriend. She doesn't know where to go, so she goes to her ex-boyfriend's best friend, and things happen. Then I have 3 books I bought at the thrift store. So the first 2 are historical romances. So the first one is Tempt Me at Twilight by Lisa Kleypas. I believe this is part of the Hathaways, I want to say. Yeah, it is. It's part of the Hathaway series. I have read 2 of them in this series, I think. I read Married by Morning and Love in the Afternoon. I think this one comes before those, but I know you don't really have to read them in order, and I really did enjoy those ones that I read by her, so I figured I would go ahead and grab this because it was at the thrift store. Another one I found was The Duchess Deal by Tessa Dare. I've heard amazing things about this book, and I know the second book, like I think it's a companion, it's coming out in August, so if I really like this I might pick up that one. But yeah, I've heard great things about this book, so I went ahead and got it. I've heard good things about all of Tessa Dare's historical romances, so I definitely do want to check out more of hers. If you have read her books, let me know which ones I should read in which order and stuff, because I know she has quite a few. And the last book I bought is a book I've already read, actually. That is Hot Ticket by Olivia Cunning. This is part of the Sinners on Tour series. I read this eons ago, like years ago. And I think it was one of the first rockstar romances that I read. I can't remember what number this is, but this is about Jace. And I think, I want to say this is book 3. I eventually want to collect the whole series, but since it was at the thrift store, I was like, why not? Like, it's in, the spine is kind of wrecked, but other than that, it's actually in like perfect condition. So I was like, why not? And I mean, I've already read it, so it's not like I need to buy it in amazing perfect condition. So yeah, I am really, really happy to have this one. So, by the way, my favorite in this series is probably book 1 or the book about Ced. Is that his name? Why am I blanking? So these are all the books that I got just since my last book haul. Let me know some of your recent book buys in the comments down below. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure to give this video a like, subscribe, follow me on all my other social media, and I will see you guys in my next one. Bye!